Being a widow showed me who people really are. When my husband died in a road accident, I was 31 and had 3 little kids, 4, 6, and 7 years old. It felt like the world ended that day. He was my best friend, and the only real support I had. Suddenly, I was alone with rent, groceries, school fees, and 3 babies who needed me to be strong when all I wanted to do was fall apart. I tried my best. I picked up part-time work, cleaning, doing laundry, even babysitting other people's kids just to make ends meet. Some months I managed, others I came up short, but I always promised myself that my kids would never go to bed hungry, and they never did. The hardest part wasn't the money. It was the way people started looking at me, like I was available. Like being a widow meant I was open for offers. I'd hear whispers, get strange texts, even people I trusted before started acting different. What hurt the most was that even my own family slowly drifted away. At first, they came around with food and sympathy, but once the shock faded, so did their presence. Some said I was too proud for not accepting help the way they wanted. Others just didn't want the burden. I remember calling my cousin once to ask if she could watch the kids while I went for a job interview. She said, "I'm not your babysitter. You made your life. Figure it out." I sat on the floor after that call, crying with my kids curled up beside me, wondering how people could love you one day and disappear the next. Then came the worst moment, when my landlord asked me to pay in other ways after I was short on rent. I thought I heard him wrong until he blocked the door and said it again, with a disgusting smirk. My hands shook as I pushed past him and ran home, locking the door behind me. That night, I didn't sleep. I just held my kids tighter, heartbroken, terrified, and completely unsure of what to do next. That's when Emily's, a friend from years back, saw a desperate post I had made in a parenting group. She called me right away and told me I could come stay with her, no questions asked. I'll never forget when I walked into her tiny apartment with my kids and all our bags. She opened her arms, smiled, and said, "You're safe here. No one's going to hurt you again." Her kindness held me together when I was falling apart. She gave up her bed for my children and helped me find resources to start over. From there, things slowly began to change. Emily helped me apply to a women's shelter with better support. I found a full-time job in a school kitchen. We eventually got our own small apartment. My kids were in school again, and for the first time in a long while, they were laughing. It's been 5 years. My oldest wants to be a lawyer, my youngest just learned to ride a bike, and I've started dreaming again. Life isn't perfect, but we're alive, free, and rebuilding. I still remember that night with my landlord like it was yesterday, but I remember Emily's hug just as clearly. She reminded me that when the world turns its back, one person's kindness can keep you going.